Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see, the price of Bitcoin has broken the key line of support. The support which was supposed to hold the price around 17,600 got broken, and now we are starting this downtrend, invalidating this bullish megaphone pattern. Because yesterday on my video I made it very clear, even though the trend of Bitcoin was looking bullish, after the FOMC hearing we were very clear. The market is not ready for this actual mark-up phase type of scenario. But in the medium short term, we were expecting some sort of a relief rally after this 50 basis point interest rate hike. But this 50 basis point interest rate hike turned into a hawkish 50 basis point interest rate hike. And that turned the market bearish. And now, since the price has also invalidated this bullish megaphone pattern, we have to be extremely careful, because the price parallelly has also broken the key line of support which was supposed to hold the price around 17,600. Yes, this 17,600 support line, the bottom CPI line, was a very important line for Bitcoin. And now, since the price is below it, the same line, right, the same line could be acting as a resistance if we would to see any sort of impulsive movement here in the medium short term. I mean, if the price wants to continue this uptrend in the medium short term, this 17,600, which was a very important support line, is going to act as a resistance. And since the price is below this bottom CPI line, we have to be extremely careful, because on my yesterday's video I made it very clear, if the price loses the support from this bottom CPI line, then for this month of December, our target is going to be this monthly S1 line. Yes guys, this monthly S1 line, which is sitting around 14,600, is going to be looked as our potential upcoming target for Bitcoin. But what I want you guys to understand, if you look at this price structure here in a very simple way, you can see the price of Bitcoin is still holding this support from this rising trend line. This rising trend line, which has acted as a very strong line of support, is again holding the price around 17,000 to 17,100 range. So what I want you guys to understand, if we do break the support from this rising trend line also around 17,000 to 17,100 range, then that is going to trigger another bigger sell-off. And in that case, guys, we will be targeting this monthly S1 line as our upcoming target around 14,600 for Bitcoin. Because we know yesterday when we were talking about this 0.5 rejection, yes, in the past price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin during this downtrend showed this relief rally type of movement, the relief rally after this massive correction ended after showing this retracement around 0.5 Fibonacci line. Getting rejection around 0.5 Fibonacci line means the price is not ready for this impulsive movement, and this is going to turn into a fake out or a dead cat bounce type of scenario. We had a bigger price retracement, another consolidation, we showed a relief rally. Relief rally ended after getting attracted towards this 0.5 Fibonacci line, and then another price correction. I mean, lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern type of scenario. And now guys, if we look in our case, right, if you look in our case, the price from this top till the bottom line also found resistance around 0.5 Fibonacci line, and getting rejection on this 0.5 Fibonacci line means we have to be careful, because that could turn the price into this dead cat bounce type of scenario. Dead cat bounce price shows this retracement up to 50%. You can see 0.1, 0.2, right, where the dead cat bounce happened. Relief rally or the retracement of about 50%. Rejection means then a further movement in the direction of the original trend. And in our case, the original trend, as you can see, is clearly heading here to the downside. So we don't want the price of Bitcoin to show this exact scenario which played out here in past price action. Getting rejection around this 0.5 Fibonacci line means a bigger price retracement. You can see bigger price retracement after getting rejection on this 0.5 Fibonacci line. So please be careful, because this monthly S1 target line for this December month around 14,000 could also be on the line. So in the medium short term, we want this rising trend line around 17,000 to hold the price at any cost. Because if you look at this price structure here in an hourly time frame, you can see guys, this hourly time frame scenario, which we also talked in my video, is playing out just like how we expected. I mean, in an hourly time frame yesterday, we found out the price of Bitcoin was in an uptrend following this rising trend line. Each and every time the price tested the support on this rising trend line, after that we had a very nice relief rally. But I made it very clear, if the price is going to fail to hold this support line around 17,600, because 17,600 was also the support from this bottom CPI line, was also the support from this upper line area from this bullish megaphone pattern, and now you can see it was also the support from this rising trend line here in an hourly time frame. We broke the support, and as soon as the support got broken, we started with this corrective movement. So according to this rising trend line, from this top till the bottom line, since the price has already broken the support area, 17,000 to 16,900 is the area where we could be getting gravitated, but we still have a final support lining around the 17,000 range. So let's hope, right? Let's hope the price does not break even lower than this, because if we break lower than this, that means we are going to invalidate this rising trend line support which you have around 17,000 to 17,100 range. But I think it's better if I show you this scenario in 4-hour time frame. So before we talk about this exact scenario which unfolded here in price action of Bitcoin, which we talked on my yesterday's video, guys, try that like button if you haven't done it yet. And for those individuals watching this for the first time, do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button and the bell. But if you want to support me even further, then a comment would be much appreciated, because a like and a comment is going to boost the algorithm of the channel and also boost the motivation for me to create content like this in a daily basis. Thank you very much. Now, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame using this rising trend line, we just found out, according to this rising trend line here in a daily time frame, price is respecting this area. I mean, each and every time we got retracement around this rising trend line, after that we had this relief rally type of scenario. So this exact scenario, if you look at this in a 4-hour time frame, in the past price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin started showing this impulsive movement, what has happened before we had this new higher highs? First, the price formed a lower high, higher low, and only after that we had this higher high movement. So exactly this is what we said yesterday. And now if you look at this price did came exactly at this rising trend line. And now, according to this example, if this is to play out just like from the past price action, the price of Bitcoin could be on its way to form another lower high, right? And then again form a higher low before forming this higher high. This exact scenario could be playing out here. Lower high, higher low before forming this higher high. So that's why, guys, that's why as long as we remain above 17,000 to 17,100 area, that could still give us some sort of a hope. The market is not totally bearish. Even though we have lost the support, the key line support around 17,600, maybe the 17,000 support is going to hold the price, and after that we will be also able to break the resistance line one more time before choosing a trend direction. Because we know, if we look at this, guys, if we look at this in a very simple way in a daily time frame, let me show you this one scenario here. So we just found out the price in a daily time frame is holding the support from this rising trend line. Yes, this rising trend line is holding the price, as we can see here. Each and every retracement on that area, we had a really nice relief rally, right? You can see, and this is exactly where we are finding ourselves. But if we look at this price structure carefully, guys, during this uptrend, where did the price got gravitated and where did the price form support? Around the previous confluence area. 16,700, 16,600 was a very important line which previously acted as a resistance, and this is exactly where we found support. You can see resistance, resistance, resistance. This line was a very important line of resistance, and this is also the line where we found support when the trend was in a consolidation phase, right? Found support at this rising trend line. We started with this new impulsive movement. Now this price range of 17,000 to 17,100 is another confluence area which in the past price action acted as a resistance, just like here, guys, just like here from the past price action. So this exact line could be holding it just like this one here. So if we are going to remain above 17,000 17,100 range, we could still expect price of Bitcoin trying to show this impulsive movement like this. I mean, bulls fighting to regain its strength over 17,800 to 18,000 range. But if we fail to hold this key line of support, that means even this final hope, right, what we have right now is going to be invalidated, and price in that case could be forming this so-called rising wedge. And rising wedge is considered as a bearish scenario, because once we break the support, that means in a daily time frame, you can see according to this rising wedge, the price of Bitcoin could continue to downtrend here like this towards 15,000 and even around 14,000 areas. So let's hope the price remains above 17,000 in the medium short term, but losing that support around 17,000 means all the bullish scenario is going to be invalidated, and price after that could actually start with this corrective movement here to the downside. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.